Would you believe that I actually snack on chocolate chips? Well, I do. Dieting doesn't have to be some torturous agony that we all have to go through. It can actually be pleasurable. And today I'm going to show you some of the foods that I snack on or that I use as meals while I'm on the modified Mediterranean eating plan that I created for myself as part of my maintenance program. Welcome back to Mitch Minus 250. My name is Mitch. If this is your first time here, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'd like you to be part of our community. I lost 250 pounds in 3.5 years, starting at age 60. I did not have any type of weight loss surgery. I didn't take any type of weight loss drugs. I never counted calories, and I was never hungry. I did it in a very natural way, but I did it in a way where I designed my own eating plans. And again, today we're going to look at modified Mediterranean eating that I created just for me. Now, the foods today that I'm going to show you, I'm not advocating that you go out and buy them, but I do want you to know that they worked for me. Whatever you eat, you need to make sure you clear that with your healthcare professional. I also want you to know that I'm not being paid by any of these companies for showing their food products, but I just want you to see what I actually do eat without gaining any weight. In an earlier video, I explained that there are always healthier choices for foods that we really love. Well, I love chocolate candy. This is why I use this instead of the candy that's very, very unhealthy. Right, this is, of course, Ghirardelli. This is dark chocolate, 72% cacao, which I always thought was cocoa, but it's cacao, which is different. The cocoa has more sugar in it. It's been processed more, whereas 72% cacao is healthier. It's not as processed. It doesn't have as much sugar. It's full of antioxidants. So I look at it as something very good for me. Now, I only eat a quarter cup of that when I do eat it. And I don't eat it every day, but when I want something sweet, this is a perfect go-to. Sometimes I combine it with these. These are Blue Diamond almonds. I believe these are maybe lightly salted, but anyway, these are really, really good too. Again, maybe a quarter cup a day if I eat these, and again, I don't eat them every day, but they are good, and they are, of course, part of a Mediterranean eating plan. Now, this is called hippies. I know it's a strange name for these little, I guess you can call them chips, but they're made from chickpeas, which, of course, we know are very, very healthy. I love these. I do like chips. I do like different jalapeno flavors, and this is what this is. So I think this is a really good go-to instead of going grab a bag of potato chips. Okay, another one that I really like is this. It's goldfish crackers, but I always make sure I get whole grain, right? Because it's a little bit better for you. This is not something, again, that I eat every day, but I do eat it occasionally. Maybe, again, a quarter cup seems to be like the magic number for me. Now, when I'm thirsty, I do drink a gallon of water a day, but when I'm thirsty, I'll grab some of this coconut water, Zico coconut water. This is delicious and healthy. Now I'm going to start with some of the actual foods that are not snacks that I eat. And these are all really good. And some of these you might consider processed, and in a way they are, but they're not overly processed. And I don't cook, so I use a lot of canned goods, such as these pinto beans. I use a lot of Bush products. These are delicious. I also use the black beans. Awesome. I have recipes for all this that I'm going to show you in another video. The kidney beans. Chili beans, one of my favorites. And Great Northern beans. These are all delicious. And these are my go-tos. Now, these are all Bush. I couldn't find the chickpeas in the Bush, so I got great value. But these are really good too. These are kind of crunchy. Delicious. Also called garbanzo beans. Now, Whenever I do cook, and when I'm on Mediterranean eating, I don't use butter like I would on Carnivore, but I still use oil. But what I use is extra virgin olive oil. This is Pompeian, and this is really, really good to cook with. Now, the only thing I'll say is if you bake anything and you line the pan with this, that if you cook it at over 350 degrees, that it could possibly start to smoke a little bit. So I always keep 350 as the threshold. Now, whenever I do want to season my food, there's a couple of things that are my go-tos. First is this Tony Chachere's seasoning. I dropped the can and kind of messed up. Anyway, this is one with no salt. This is really all you need. This is delicious. And of course, you have to season to taste, but I love this. I put it on everything. Now, the reason I got the no salt is because the only salt go-to that I use is Redmond real salt. All right, this is, in my opinion, the absolute best that you can get. Redmond. I also will eat this Swanson chicken breast. I'll use this for different little recipes that I have, and it's really good too. I usually drain out the water and wash it a couple of times before I use it. But it's really good. Okay, so I just made a little trip to the fridge. A couple of other things that I really use a lot would be this cauliflower rice. This is Green Giant. This I use whether I'm on Mediterranean or Carnivore. This is delicious, and it goes with a lot of the recipes that I create. Also for snacks, I forgot to include, I use a lot of apples, avocados. I do use a lot of Quaker oats in my recipes. And I'm going to show you on how I use these, but these are a lifesaver, especially on Mediterranean. And another really delicious sweet treat that I have is Oikos Greek yogurt. I've tried the other brands, but this is my go-to. This is the one that I like more than the others. I usually get the 000, because it's better for you than some of the others. But zero, yes, but not zero taste. This is really good. Now, these, of course, are just a few of the products that I use, but these are some of my favorites. And again, I'm not telling you to go out and buy these, but I'm just showing you that they definitely work for me. And I use them mostly in my maintenance phase. Now, some of them I use it, like I showed you the cauliflower rice. I use that at different periods when I'm on my weight loss and also maintenance. But most of what I showed you today is strictly for Mediterranean, and I use it for maintenance. Again, I'm not being paid by these companies for promoting their foods. I just wanted you to see what I use and tell you that I love all of these products. So if you like the video so far, please give me a like or a subscribe or a comment. You can comment and tell me if you've ever tried any of these products and if you like them or if you don't like them. I personally do. I love them. Now, I told you a while back that I would be sharing with you how I repurpose some of those, I call them those fat man tools, because I had to use them. Well, remember I told you about the long-handled loofah that I needed to shower. Well, I did repurpose it. Usually I'll take a towel around it, I'll spray some furniture cleaner on it, and I'll use it to get into low areas. And it works perfect for that. The grabber, remember I showed you this before too. I use this outside. When I go for my 2-mile walks, I'll usually bring a trash bag and I'll bring this in case I see any pieces of paper or any little form of trash. And that way I don't have to touch it. I just bend down, pick it up, put it in the trash bag, and I'm good to go. Lastly, that cane that I have, I don't have it with me. It's in my car because I went to the car wash yesterday. Every time I go through the automated car wash, it takes my mirrors, my passenger side and driver side mirrors, and it pushes them out. Well, I can easily do the one on my side, but the one on the other side, it's far for me to reach. So I'll have automatic windows. So I'll put the window down, and I'll use that cane to pull that mirror back into place, and it works. Oh wait, I can't go yet. There's something else I need to show you that I use a lot of while I'm on Mediterranean eating. Hold on, I'll get it. Okay, another trip to the fridge, but I got it. I do enjoy certain condiments while I'm creating my recipes. So I use Primal Kitchen. This is their ketchup, delicious. I also use the Primal Kitchen mustard, and I use Primal Kitchen. This is Chipotle lime mayo, delicious. So those are all really good too, and there are good alternatives to the normal ketchup, mayo, and mustard that you would buy. One last reminder, please take care of your mental health as well as your physical health. They're both important in making any kind of positive change in your life. Okay, well, I wish you nothing but peace and love. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. And I appreciate every like and comment that you leave. It helps our channel to grow. It helps our community to grow. Thanks to all of you. Take care. See you on the next video.